guys, today we are finishing up the tumbled stone border on our lawn. We did about half of it a while ago, and when we get over there I'll show you that the stone is a little bit different, but that's okay. But before I do that, I wanted to show you an update on the planter I just did a few weeks ago. If you notice, everything is filling in really well except for the sweet potato vine is getting a little bit covered up by the Johnny jump ups. Look how tall the Dusty Miller's getting, and the purple stalk has just gotten even that much bigger. So I just wanted to show you how quickly, when you plant something up and sometimes it doesn't seem like, oh, is it gonna fill in? Is it gonna start to, overflow? And I could tell that I probably should pull the sweet potato vine and put it somewhere else to give them more room to fill in. So let's head on over here and I'll show you what we're doing with the stone border. I forgot to let you know, if you're wondering what happened to the cocoa liner, if you notice on both sides, it's looking frayed. It started looking like that right away, and I couldn't figure out what in the world, why was it getting so frayed at the end when nobody had really been in the backyard. While I was sitting at the dinner table having some coffee one morning, I looked out and there's been a bird coming and picking at it. So I'm presuming they're building a nest, which I'm completely okay with. So I just want to let you know, if you notice that it's frayed, it's because I think a bird has been trying to build a nest. Okay, let's head on over. This is the stone border we're going to finish today. If you notice, you can pan down. We've already done part of it, and what we're going to do is finish it, and we'll show you it'll come all the way down to almost where the garden begins. What I did want to say is, you'll notice the three different ways that I wanted to show you how you could do the stone. We have it where the long edge faces the lawn and it gaps in between. I'm okay with that. Some people might want to have it butt up against each other, and that's completely okay too. When you do that, you'll have to flip each stone opposite end to each other, so it'll make a tight fit. You can curve it like this, and you can make a straight edge if you wanted something a little bit more formal. I don't have any formal gardens here, so I actually kind of like how it curves, and you'll notice if you look further down that we had like a cement walkway poured years ago, and it curves. So it just kind of follows the lines of our cement and into the lawn all the way down to the garden. So I'm going to get started. Notice that some of the stone sits at an angle, and I wanted to lay flat. So what I'm going to do is take a square nose shovel, and I will cut right in front of the stone and lift it up. You'll see right here, and then shave some of the dirt and the grass off. You'll want to go down about an inch. Both of us worked on it together, and it didn't really take very long. We did this in less than an hour after cutting away the grass and leveling off the dirt just a little bit. They are a bit heavy, so if you notice, we chose not to use a setting sand. I don't know if that's quite the right name. We did do that out front because we double stacked them, and what that does is once the water hits it, it kind of locks it into place. It kind of acts like a cement. We chose not to do that here because at some point we might want to change the outline of the lawn, or the flower bed, I should say. And that's what makes it nice about doing something like this. You can pick and choose how you want to lay it out, and if you're not happy with it, you can just change it up. And then we trimmed back the oleanders a bit, to which I would love to get rid of someday, but they're so old and they act as a great privacy screen. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I wanted to tell you that now, since I'm done with this, I am going to fertilize our 3 redwoods. We have 3 up front, we have 3 in the back, and I would say, well, I don't even want to try and guess how old they are. I will try and guess. I think the tallest one is probably 50 feet. And I'm going to use the Espoma Holly-Tone. Probably I'm going to end up needing to get another bag because the trees are really big. The ones out front are at least 40 or 50 feet as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.